Today's reading begins in the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 7, starting in verse 1. Of the sons of Issachar, Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron, 4. The sons of Tola, Uzi, Raphiah, Jeriel, Jamai, Ibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their fathers' houses. Of Tola, mighty men of valor in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Uzi, Izrahiah. The sons of Izrahiah, Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah, 5. All of them chief men. With them, by their generations, after their fathers' houses, were bands of the army for war, 36,000, for they had many wives and sons. Their brothers amongst all the families of Issachar, mighty men of valor, listed in all by genealogy, were 87,000. The sons of Benjamin, Bela, Becher, and Jediael, 3. The sons of Bela, Ezbon, Uzi, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, 5. Heads of fathers' houses, mighty men of valor, and they were listed by genealogy, 22,034. The sons of Becher, Zemirah, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Elimeth. All these were the sons of Becher. They were listed by genealogy, after their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, mighty men of valor, 20,200. The son of Jediael, Bilhan. The sons of Bilhan, Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chinana, Zethan, Tarshish, and Ashishar. All these were sons of Jediael, according to the heads of their fathers' households, mighty men of valor, 17,200, who were able to go out in the army for war. So were Shuppim, Huppim, the sons of Ir, Hushim, and the sons of Aher. The sons of Naphtali, Jaziel, Guni, Jazer, Shallum, and the sons of Bilhah. The sons of Manasseh, Azriel, whom his concubine the Aramitess bore. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife of Huppim and Shuppim, whose sister's name was Maacah. The name of the second was Zelophehad, and Zelophehad had daughters. Maacah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she named him Peresh. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakem. The sons of Ulam, Beden. These were the sons of Gilead the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hammoleketh bore Ishad, Abiezer, and Mala. The sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Likhi, and Anaim. The sons of Ephraim, Shethelah, Bered his son, Tahath his son, Eliada his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthalah his son, Azer, and Eliad, whom the men of Gath who were born in the land killed, because they came down to take away their livestock. Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. He went in to his wife, and she conceived and bore a son, and he named him Beriah, because there was trouble with his house. His daughter was Shira, who built Beth Horon the lower and the upper, and Uzen Shira. Repha was his son, Resheph his son, Tela his son, Tahan his son, Laden his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Their possessions and settlements were Bethel and its towns, and eastward Naran, and westward Gezer with its towns, Shechem also and its towns, to Azzah and its towns, and by the borders of the children of Manasseh, Beth-shean and its towns, Tanak and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, and Dur and its towns. The children of Joseph the son of Israel lived in these. The sons of Asher, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah. Sarah was their sister. The sons of Beriah, Heber and Malkiel, who was the father of Beerzaith. Heber became the father of Japhlet, Shomer, Hotham, and Shua their sister. The sons of Japhlet, Pasak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These are the children of Japhlet. The sons of Shemer, Ahi, Roga, Jehuba, and Aram. The sons of Helem his brother, Zophah, Imnah, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Sua, Harnepher, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Had, Shammah, Shilsha, Ithron, and Bera. The sons of Jether, Jethunah, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ulah, Ara, Hanil, and Riziah. All these were the children of Asher, heads of the fathers' houses, choice and mighty men of valor, chief of the princes. The number of them listed by genealogy for service in war was 26,000 men. Benjamin became the father of Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. Bela had sons, Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shaphupan, and Huram. These are the sons of Ehud. These are the heads of fathers' households of the inhabitants of Geba, who were carried captive to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who carried them captive, and he became the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Shaharaim became the father of children in the field of Moab, after he had sent them away. Hushim and Bara were his wives. By Hodesh his wife he became the father of Jobab, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcham, Jeuz, Shekiah, and Mirma. These were his sons, heads of fathers' households. By Hushim he became the father of Abitub and Elpal. The sons of Elpal, Aber, Misham, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its towns, and Beriah and Shema, who were heads of fathers' households of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who put to flight the inhabitants of Gath, and Ahio, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Ader, Michael, Ishpa, Joha, the sons of Beriah, Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, Jobab, the sons of Elpal, Joachim, Zikri, Zabdi, Eleni, Zilathai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, Shimroth, the sons of Shimei, Ishpan, Aber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anathijah, Ifdaiah, Penuel, the sons of Shashak, Shamsherai, Shehariah, Athaliah, Jereshiah, Elijah, Zikri, and the sons of Jeroram. These were heads of fathers' households throughout their generations, chief men. These lived in Israel. The father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, lived in Gibeon with his firstborn son Abdon, Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechar, and Mikloth, who became the father of Shemaiah. They also lived with their families in Jerusalem, near their relatives. Ner became the father of Kish. Kish became the father of Saul. Saul became the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal. Merib-Baal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah, Pithon, Melech, Teriah, and Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jehodiah. Jehodiah became the father of Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri became the father of Moza. Moza became the father of Benaiah. Rapha was his son, Eliasah his son, and Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Azrikam, Bocheru, Ishmael, Sheariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. The sons of Eshek his brother, Ulam his firstborn, Jeush the second, and Eliphalet the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers, and had many sons and grandsons, 150. All these were the sons of Benjamin. The Book of Acts, chapter 27, starting in verse 1. When it was determined that we should sail for Italy, they delivered Paul and certain other prisoners to a centurion named Julius, of the Augustan band. Embarking in a ship of Adramyttium, which was about to sail to places on the coast of Asia, we put to sea, Aristarchus, a Macedonian of Thessalonica, being with us. The next day we touched at Sidon. Julius treated Paul kindly and gave him permission to go to his friends and refresh himself. Putting to sea from there, we sailed under the lee of Cyprus, because the winds were contrary. When we had sailed across the sea which is off Cilicia and Pamphylia, we came to Myra, a city of Lycia. There the centurion found a ship of Alexandria sailing for Italy, and he put us on board. When we had sailed slowly many days, and had come with difficulty opposite Cnidus, the wind not allowing us further, we sailed under the lee of Crete, opposite Salmone. With difficulty sailing along it, we came to a certain place called Fair Havens, near the city of Lasea. When much time had passed and the voyage was now dangerous, because the fast had now already gone by, Paul admonished them, and said to them, Sirs, I perceive that the voyage will be with injury and much loss, not only of the cargo and the ship, but also of our lives. But the centurion gave more heed to the master and to the owner of the ship than to those things which were spoken by Paul. Because the haven was not suitable to winter in, the majority advised going to sea from there, if by any means they could reach Phoenix and winter there, which is a port of Crete, looking southwest and northwest. When the south wind blew softly, supposing that they had obtained their purpose, they weighed anchor and sailed along Crete, close to shore. But before long a stormy wind beat down from shore, which is called Euroclydon. When the ship was caught and couldn't face the wind, we gave way to it and were driven along. Running under the lee of a small island called Clauda, we were able, with difficulty, to secure the boat. After they had hoisted it up, they used cables to help reinforce the ship. Fearing that they would run aground on the Syrtis sandbars, they lowered the sea anchor, and so were driven along. As we labored exceedingly with the storm, the next day they began to throw things overboard. On the third day they threw out the ship's tackle with their own hands. When neither sun nor stars shone on us for many days, and no small storm pressed on us, all hope that we would be saved was now taken away. Psalm 7, beginning in verse 1. Lord, my God, I take refuge in you. Save me from all those who pursue me, and deliver me, lest they tear apart my soul like a lion, ripping it in pieces, while there is no one to deliver. Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil to him who was at peace with me, yes, I have delivered him who without cause was my adversary. Let the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it. Yes, let him tread my life down to the earth, and lay my glory in the dust. Arise, Lord, in your anger. Lift up yourself against the rage of my adversaries. Awake for me. You have commanded judgment. Let the congregation of the people surround you. Rule over them on high. The Lord administers judgment to the peoples. Judge me, Lord, according to my righteousness, and to my integrity that is in me. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the righteous. Their minds and hearts are searched by the righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, yes, a God who has indignation every day. If a man doesn't repent, he will sharpen his sword. He has bent and strung his bow. He has also prepared for himself the instruments of death. He makes ready his flaming arrows. Behold, he travails with iniquity. Yes, he has conceived mischief and brought out falsehood. He has dug a hole and has fallen into the pit which he made. The trouble he causes shall return to his own head. His violence shall come down in the crown of his own head. I will give thanks to the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. The Book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 22. Whoever finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtains favor of the Lord.